Okay guys, let's do a quick little panning here now as I begin this video off. And I don't think it's looking too bad here in the room here right now. I'm loving the colors on the screen here again now. Let's do this very quickly. I mean, if I want a recording, a little keepsake of how I keep things in the place and so on, that how I have my place from time to time, you know, throughout my duration in a place. Like I used to do this all the time over on Larco, and I didn't have to be so self-conscious about it sort of thing. But since I've been down there, guys, it's been ridiculous. Anyway, over on me here now. Howdy ho, howdy ho. Alright guys, good afternoon now. Good afternoon. I'm 3 or 4 hours behind in getting my first video on the go here today, guys. So today is July the 1st, guys. Today is July the 1st. It is Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to all my Canadians, brothers and sisters, celebrating the day today, like myself and so on that. July 1st, Canada Day, guys. So it is now almost 20 minutes after 4 in the afternoon. This is my first video of the day here now. I had hoped to get my first one out of the way around 10 o'clock this morning, actually. But as usual, kind of late going to sleep, late getting up and so on. Not as late as I am some days, but later than I intended to be. And so I had a little meal there a little earlier, got all that straightened up and put it away and so on that. And afternoon progressing here pretty darn fast and so on, and I said, well, get my first one in now before half the day is gone here. I mean, half the day is already almost gone, sort of thing. And so I'm just kind of beginning now to get into the celebratory mode here now, guys. So there's stuff on the go around town here today now, guys. There's I think there's concerts down on George Street that you got to pay it again. I don't have the money for it. I'm not going to take advantage of it, sort of thing. I think in another couple of hours, maybe if they haven't already started doing it, they may have already been on the go all afternoon. I'm not very sure. They'll be having concerts down around the lakeside. I think starting around 6 or 7. And that'll continue on then for the rest of the afternoon into this evening. Now, the last word that I got yesterday evening on the radio, our fireworks, our official town fireworks, city fireworks, whatever the hell you want to call it, sort of thing, is still on the go. We're going to have our fireworks this year. We didn't have it last year. They cancelled because of fears of fire and all that sort of stuff. We had a real dry, real warm weather kicked in June last year, guys, and it stayed hot and dry for all of June. So by the time July rolled around, it was everything was pretty dried out, and you know, and they had fears that if they had fireworks, you know, there could be could spark fires and all that sort of thing. And they cancelled all around town. There's no fireworks anywhere. Nobody was allowed to have even backyard fireworks and anything of that sort. This year, guys, vastly different. We've had a very wet spring so far. A lot of wet weather, damp weather, overcast weather, sort of thing. This is a miracle today, guys, as far as I'm concerned. We're getting a glorious, beautiful, absolutely perfect day today. So I'm going to take out on the landing now in a moment or two. I haven't do too much jibber jabbing in there. I'm going to take out on landing now in a moment or two and let you see the scene of everything, the downtown core here and so on from the landing. Everything is in full bloom here now, guys. And just take it from there, and probably heading off the recording there, sort of thing. But it's just a little hello, how you doing kind of thing here now, guys. And hopefully everybody's having enjoyable Canada Day so far. Everybody here in the nation that's observing it and celebrating it and all the rest of it. And also, guys, happy Memorial Day to all my Newfoundland brothers and sisters. Okay, quick little note on that, guys, because I keep forgetting about Memorial Day, actually. And Memorial Day was the thing that we used to do, still do, of course. We did before we joined with Confederation. So apparently Memorial Day fell on July the 1st as well, and we were doing that like for decades, you know. I don't know if I should say decades, because again, we joined up with Canada in 47, somewhere around 47, I believe. And so this is something that we were doing from the First World War. So it's I think it's to remember a whole bunch of Newfoundlanders that died in the First World War. Bit of a massacre, actually. It was quite a few, and the population of this province was not that much at all back in the early 1900s sort of thing, and so I think it was a certain decent percentage of the population base that got lost in this battle or something, where an awful lot of Newfoundlanders lost their lives sort of thing. So anyway, from that point on, they decided to keep it as a memorial and remembrance of all those soldiers that were lost sort of thing. So from 1909 or 1910, or shortly after the First World War, there's when we started doing that. And so that was being done for, I guess, a couple of decades, I suppose, 2 or 3 decades, before Newfoundland joined with Confederation sort of thing. And anyway, it happened to fall on the exact same day that Canada Day falls on. But now, where I have, I'm a born Canadian as well. I mean, I was born after Confederation sort of thing, about 20 years after, 25 odd years after Confederation. And so I don't think about this automatically, guys, on this day. I mean, I think about Canada Day, Canada's birthday, and all the rest of it. I'm really focused on that. And it doesn't even dawn on me that it's also Memorial Day as well. So I went out yesterday afternoon to get a few last minute things and so on, a few little odds and ends and groceries and so on. And I darted into one of the other Piper's stores here in town sort of thing. Now, Piper's is a Newfoundland chain of stores, department stores. Now, they're very similar to the dollar stores here in town. They sell a lot of the same kind of stuff, same price range and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I wanted to see if I could get more Canada Day memorabilia sort of thing, because the dollar stores didn't have much of anything. I checked 2 or 3 around town, and pitiful what they had left on the shelves and so on there. And same thing with the Piper stores. So anyway, so when I went, this was up at the Village Mall there yesterday, late yesterday afternoon, early yesterday evening. And so I happened to, on the way out, I spoke to one of the ladies working. I said, "My darling," I said, "Where's your Canada Day display to, merchandise and all the rest of it?" And they had this tiny little section, guys. I mean, it's just like a foot wide little area where they had a handful of flags and just like not much of anything really. And I said, "Surely, good God," I said, "that's not all this is what you got over there." So then, well, she said, "That's all we got left right now." She said, "It's all sorted up now, sort of, blah, blah, blah." And so they do the same thing, guys, that the dollar stores do. I don't know why the friggin' department stores do it, because it drives me utterly friggin' mental. Like, I wish the general public would complain about it more. They get this stuff on the go now. She was telling me that they had their stuff out since Easter. Like the Canada Day stuff now, out since Easter, Dollar stores do the same thing. They put your freaking stuff out months in advance, and then when the actual season rolls around, you can't find what you want to find for that appropriate season sort of thing. I've noticed it many times over sort of thing. So if I want to get a few more things for Canada Day, I needed it to buy it like over a month ago sort of thing, So I got this top anyway, what you're seeing here. I didn't have this yesterday, so I got this yesterday evening. A little bit larger because I got a medium, but I should have got a small or whatever. Because I still I got the Canada Day shirts and all the rest of the guys, but I don't have a lot of good ones. They go, like, especially if it's white, I sweat into them and then they get discolored and all the rest of it sort of thing. They're never quite the same afterwards. So I decided to get them that. I'm not going to wear this all day, but I'm going to switch up my outfit now later on. I got this. I got got my socks to match there, guys. I don't even see that. They're to match my top. And so the top was $5, I believe, and the socks were $2.50 or something like that. And so I got those, and that was about all I could get, just kind of the day related sort of thing. Got a few odds and groceries and so on that, and came on back, and caught my breath and so on that, and went out and got my stuff for the day, for my little bit of celebrating and so on that, and that was it sort of thing, But anyway, the lady at Piper's mentioned to me, she said, "I don't do Canada Day." She said, "To be honest with you," she said, "I do Memorial Day." And then it dawned on me, she said, "Frig, yes, well, today is also Memorial Day as well." So anyway, long story short, I'm so sorry guys, I'm terrible for putting all this background information leading up to something, but anyway, long story short, today is also Memorial Day as well. So I don't know if I should say Happy Memorial Day or Respectful Memorial Day or whatever, for those that keep observing that sort of thing. There's nothing wrong with it, of course, either, you know, to remember our fallen here in the province that have died in past conflicts and all the rest of it sort of thing. It's also Memorial Day as well. So now guys, I am bound and determined not to make these freaking videos too long here today, so we're 10 minutes in here now. So I am going to, if I can do this comfortably here now without any freaking problems, I'm going to dart out on the landing now and let you see what the day is like today. Better grab my keys just to be on the safe side. Gorgeous, it's gorgeous out now, guys. All the trees around the building are in full bloom, all the beautiful greenery and so on. So let's see if I can do this comfortably here now. Okay, I'll just show you what I got done out here now very quickly. Big ladder, guys. Where's my little plaques now? I got on here side of the door going in. I had my banners last year, but and they had more colour in them. I'm sure I should have put those up instead, I suppose. And my flags right here, guys. Blah blah blah. And this year I decided to put a couple of things up in the window as well. And I think that looks really nice there, guys. And you can see there now what kind of day we're having. Just a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful day outside. So we'll just go out on the landing there for a moment too, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. There's the squeaky right door now. I don't know why there, guys. And here we go. And here's the weather here now, guys, 1st of July. So I don't know what the temperature is today so far. I think we say it was, now yesterday I believe it went up to 23 degrees. I don't know for sure about 23 degrees, but it was pretty warm. Whether we're getting the same thing today or not, I don't know. Of course, now we got no shortage of freaking motorcycles again now. But we got a bit of a breeze today, so this is why I got this cap on and not any other kind of cap, because I can't keep any caps on my head, guys, when it's in the evening. The slightest little breeze just blows off the friggin', I got to glue the friggin' stuff on. So this whole friggin' thing here, this stays on my head relatively well. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a friggin' stocking cap in July, that's part of the reason there. And look at the trees now, guys, in full bloom, glorious, beautiful, beautiful colour sort of thing. Now these trees here, guys, they're maple trees, but there's some kind of maple trees that, and I'm going to act stupid here now, I know it, that get this kind of foliage here. You see what I'm trying to show you here? Come on, here you. Just up here, guys. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now that comes out in bloom and beautiful yellow flowers and so on. And every time around this time of year, early summer and so on, I intend to get out around and get a video in of some area of town that's got a lot of these kinds of trees with those flowers on sort of. Because when they come into full bloom, guys, they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And but so we got that one there, and we got the same thing, I think. Okay, you can see over there now, guys, for over. See the yellow flowers coming on that one. But I mean, they're all maple trees, but now this one, the closest to the building here, I'm not seeing any of these flowers on. Now this here, guys, all this eating out stuff here, this is where we get those bloody old worms every year that eat into the plants and so on. And eating to the leaves, I mean to say, and that's how they feed themselves, and then they curl up the leaves. You might see some leaves there curled up here. Look, see these all curled up here, guys? That's where what do you call those fucking worms now? I'm not sure what the name of them. That's where they make their little homes, their little nest sort of thing, and then come out later on in the summer then and just some years back there, about a decade or so ago, we had a real bad infestation of them all over town sort of thing, and people cut down trees and so on. And we lost one of our trees in the front of our building over on New Cove Road, the second last place I lived to before my last move sort of thing. And the owner didn't do it, actually the tenant underneath me went ahead and cut the tree down, and it was in front of my window, and I was very upset about it because I love the tree. I love trees, guys. I love trees. I love this here. I mean, like I hope the people that own the place don't cut the trees back too much while I'm here anyway for the time out, because I love this. I love this in the summertime. different as night and day between the way the trees are in the winter time to the way they are in the summertime. So this is it now, guys. This is the way everything's looking here now. Downtown St. John's. The July the 1st, guys. So I'm hoping my camera's going to be okay here now with just a little bit of a cool breeze, keep the fucking thing from overheating and going all screwy on me. So I don't know if I'll be making a lot of videos here today, guys. This is my first one here today now. Next one now possibly later on this afternoon, probably 9:45. I'll head up to the up the hillside there now, Signal Hill. I'm not going to get the fireworks from the lake, guys. They may have good fireworks, they may not, but I'm going to see what I'm going to get from Signal Hill now later on. But the whole downtown core, hopefully, if everything works out well, will be just lit up with fireworks and all the rest of it. So if they've sanctioned the fireworks this year, where it seems like they have, I'll be able to get hopefully a nice video in of all the downtown fireworks as well. So I'm hoping they're roughly about the same time they start the one official one down on the lakeside. That's when the other ones will be on the go as well. So I'll take a stab at it later on this evening now, guys, around 10 to 10, and see what I can get up on the hillside. But in between now and then, I don't know if I'll get many more videos in, guys. We'll see what kind of mood, what kind of frame of mind I'm in. But yeah, there you go. I can't say much more here now. You can get the views there. I'll just crew this up right now, head on in, and continue on our day here. So there we go, guys. Okay then, we'll see you down back here. So now the thing here, guys, is that everybody knows, or everybody should know by now, that I make videos for my YouTube channel. So when I come out jibber jabber like that, I hope to goodness they know what I'm up to and all of this sort of thing, because the other fellow, he's after seeing me do this once before, come in with the camera sort of thing. The owner knows full darn well that I'm making videos for my channel all the time sort of thing. So nobody should find it strange that I do that periodically sort of thing. And that's the first video now that I got in of the landing and around the building sort of thing. So like again, 1st of July now, guys. I'm hoping to get some videos in around town so on that soon. Alright, let's just